welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? You know how people associate like songs or food with a memory, right? Like that's a thing, you know, you hear that song and it's like, oh, it just takes me back to high school, or it takes me back to, you know, my wedding, or, you know, anything like that, right? Where you have foods or smells that are just like, oh, this smells like grandma's cookies, or this smells like whatever, right? Do you have that with clothing? I have that with clothing. I have so many old clothes. Sorry, the dishwasher's going, the laundry's going, the furnace isn't on, but all this other noise. But yeah, so I have that with clothing. Like I have a certain sweatshirt. It's like a dress jacket type thing, but it's sweatshirt material. I associate that with my husband's like best friend's funeral. And I have another shirt that I associate with my grandma's funeral and now my grandpa's funeral because I wore it to both of them. And, you know, weird things like that. And sometimes, of course, you know, there's maybe dresses I have that I've only worn once or twice because I'm not really a dress-up person. And, you know, and I associate those with the occasion I went to. Do you have that? Do you do this? What other things do you have that you associate with memories? Sometimes it's just a figurine, you know, like you got from somebody, or a necklace, like jewelry. I have some jewelry from my dad that he gave me when I was little, and I still have it. You know, so I associate that with my dad, or I have a strand of jade beads that I associate with my grandparents because they gave them to me. So I've been just thinking about that, like all the things we associate with memories. And how many of these things do we hang on to just because of the memory? Yeah, because that jacket doesn't fit me very well anymore. It's a little short in the sleeves, it's a little tight. You know, one of those things, because I got it when I was, you know, a much younger mother. You know, but what other things? There are other things. I mean, I know food's a thing, you know, because like my dill pickle recipe, oh, every time I crack a jar and you just taste the garlic on top, you have to have the garlic in the jar. It's a thing. It just takes me back to pickling with my son. My middle son, he was not even 3 years old, and he was peeling garlic like a pro. I think I told you this, but also to my grandma, because that is her dill pickle recipe, and it's just amazing. What are some things you associate that you put with memories? Because smells, I will tell you the story. When I first started putting product at A to Z Crafts and Antiques down in Dickinson, I had a girl message me, or I had a bar of soap there that she associated with her daughter who had died. And so she wanted me to make a whole loaf of this soap so she could give it out for family and friends, you know, just to, I don't know how recent her daughter had died either, but you know, so even soap smells you can associate with people. What a cool thing, huh? But anyway, today we are doing the last Wildflower and Bees soap. It's one of my favorites. There's a lot that were my favorites. They all smell good. You can't go wrong. But anyway, yeah, so 3 things. Be kind, be forgiving, be you. And let's go check out the last of the Wildflower and Bees soaps, Sugared Rose. Okay, and here we are to our last Wildflowers and Bees soap. It's a little sad, if I have to say so myself. And as you can see, I am pouring my lye water in very slowly because this is still my stearic acid batter soap recipe. There you go, soap recipe. Okay, and so the fragrance oil in this is Brambleberries Rose Gold. It's just a well-blended fragrance oil. It works great in cold process. It sticks in cold process. It's awesome in bath salts and everything else. So just an overall well-rounded scent. And so my colors for this are, let me see. Oh, so this is my baby pink. It's a Slice of the Moon. That's the brand name. Micah got way back and just still trying to use it up. The second color is Merlot Sparkle from Brambleberry. I just love this color when I get my ratios right. And titanium dioxide to whiten the whole thing up. At this point, I cannot remember if rose gold discolors, and somehow I don't think it does, but heck, it could. So, I know roses don't probably bloom in spring, but I used to have a rose bush. Actually, I had 2 of them, and they were alongside our house, and we had a basement at the time, and so of course the furnace ran, and it actually blew on one of them. So throughout winter, like, we'd have bunnies that would hide right there, sheltered from the wind and, the heat from the furnace blowing, the exhaust blowing on them. And those rose bushes did so well, but I haven't had much luck with any other rose bushes. We don't have a basement now, so that could be a drawback. But all I'm doing with this is my skinny drop swirl. I like calling it a skinny drop swirl. Because it just continuously pours over and over and over and over, and we don't start with half the bar being one color. You do that when you want the bar to be one color, and you just have a little bit of, another color to just, blend on top of there. And for just precautionary things, we're taking the hanger, literally a hanger, swirl, taking the hanger to this, swirl, and we're done till this sets up. Now at this point, if you took these colors and you put them in a bag, and another bag, and another bag, right? You could make soap dough out of it. Do you see the process, how it's slowly saponifying? And eventually you would have soap dough, aka similar to Play-Doh. But yeah. And I'm sorry, you really don't need gloves if you're doing stuff with it. Soap dough is just like Play-Doh. It's not going to burn you or anything like that. But don't take my word for it and don't do it. Wear gloves. I needed this to set up so it was solid, and because I really, really, really wanted it to work the way I wanted it to work. But every single time I put that batter, like I would play with it, it would just soften up. Like, it was the weirdest thing. And I finally, after I bet you it's been a half hour, 45 minutes, if not longer, I was like, this should be good, right? This should be good. And so what I'm going to do is I was planning on striping the rose, if you know what that means. In cake decorating, you put 2 colors in and, you make it striped. Well, let me tell you, I could show you a picture. I can make roses, you guys. I can absolutely 100% make roses. I will show you. And put a picture of my daughter's cake in here from when she was little. But for some odd reason, and it could be the recipe, because not all soap recipes, hold up the same. This recipe, it kept loosening up on me. It was the dumbest thing. I should have just stuck with that, but as you can see, my bag went to mush. That's what the first problem was, yeah. And so I decided, okay, forget it. I'm going to just make roses. Now, I am sorry. It's always this way with you guys. I'm sorry. I can't film all the way over and make my roses. I was trying. I was really trying. But then what happened is I was expecting them to act like frosting, where I could just put them on the little spindle and I could make my roses, and I could use a scissors and take it off and put it on the soap loaf. It didn't work that way. So I had, that soap in the bag has probably been run through 2 or 3 times already. And so that is why I am not getting the pretty dual colored swirls. Why my roses are looking like that. Okay? Yeah, because that's my cheat. Those are my cheat roses. When stuff isn't working out, those are my cheat roses. They do look more like chrysanthemums, and now you have the AI where it takes the star tip and turns it into a rose. I'm sorry. But if you can do that in front of my face in real life, maybe I'll believe it. But right now, I'm thinking that's an AI thing, because I have never seen somebody make a actual rose out of a star tip. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong. It's fine. If I am wrong, that'll be super cool. Teach me how to do it. Yeah. So this soap is called Sugar Rose. Sugared Rose. It has rose hydrosol in it. It is Rose Gold by Brambleberry, and it's got roses on top. Do you see a theme? Yes, absolutely a theme. So I did put them in the fridge just to cool them off, so they wouldn't be, because that would be me, the disaster, taking it off and putting them on the soap loaf, and then I have this mess. Did I show you how I cut the tip? Oh, I'm going to show you how to cut the tip. So I know there's leaf tips out there, right? But when you're a cake decorator and you hate cleaning leaf tips, this is what the person who taught me did. You just cut it at an angle into, see a V? Yeah. Yep, just like that. Okay? And there's your leaf tip. It's going to make chunky, monkey leaves. But first, we're going to plop these roses on here. Now, you would think, after, sitting here for so long and setting up and, doing all the things, I really was hoping that I should have sprayed them. I was hoping that I wouldn't get a lot of soda ash on them. And usually when my stuff sets up like this, I don't. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic in about 3 minutes when we get to there. But as you can see, I am just plopping these in there. Those are just baby little buds that's already on the soap loaf. They're flower buds, Yep. Yep, there you go. Put it there. Yep. I want to make sure everybody gets a little bit of a rose, Yeah, squish it in there. Yep. I have no idea what I did with that other rose. Really don't. I have no clue. Where did he go? But that's irrelevant, because now we're going to do our leaves. And you just squeeze them out. You just squeeze and pull away. And that's how you get the leaves. Here, I will bring you in for a close-up so you can see the leaves. You just squeeze and pull away. Squeeze and pull away. Squeeze and pull away. See? Whoops. Wasn't expecting to get my sweatshirt string in the soap. Been doing that a lot lately. But yeah, there we go. Fill it in with all the green, because, I have enough green. Not too bad. And then, of course, we have to add some, oh, this is pink. It's pink glitter from Wholesale Supplies Plus. And then some sparkle snowflake sparkle. Yep. Where's my eco glitter? Did I put eco glitter on? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. I was like, yeah. Yep, see, here comes the eco glitter. That's my favorite. I just love eco glitter. It's just like, it's the thing. It is my thing. I'm not too big on all the other ones. I mean, they're so pretty. We had this discussion before, but yeah. So those three went on. We're not swirling anything, but ooh, look at that. So pretty. And here we are the next day. It's so pretty, isn't it? Looks like it's got some really good swirlage in there, and the top is so pretty. And then we are going to cut him. I was checking the side. Ooh, look at those swirls. Oh gosh, they're just gorgeous. Look at those. I'll show you. Because right now we're just doing the cut. I should go back to cutting on the side. You know, when you saw that it just as I did it. Ooh. But that's okay. Oh, so pretty. Look at those swirls. Oh, they're adorable. I couldn't have asked for a better turnout. Look at that. They're so pretty. Oh my. Yep. I love it. I nailed it. Boom. Hello. I didn't do too bad. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite of the Wildflowers and Bees soaps? Even just from the looks of it, you know, because there is no thing as smell-o-vision yet. You know, do you have a favorite? Let me know what your favorite is. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So proud of myself. But anyway, here are the fragrance notes to these super cute bars. Here are the bars right after I cut them. And here they are when they're totally cured. Yeah, I got a little soda ash on top. But anyway, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. God bless.